It's Monday morning and oh, shaking. Do you ever find that you're what's the word? Like you do you ever find that it's really difficult to find blocks of time to do stuff? So one of the things that I've been doing a bit of work in the last last month or so around regular eating, trying to eat regularly, which turns out is actually a lot harder for me than I thought it was. But I actually was thinking about the same thing in relation to working regularly and getting jobs done. So in my mind, when I get a week, oh no, I just need a week and then I'll get that thing done. Or I just need 3 days and I'll get that thing done. Or I just need a day set aside and I'll get that big thing done. And what happens is that day never comes, the week never comes, the couple of days never comes. That's just not how the world works. But in my brain, I've been programmed, or I've programmed myself, or the way that I am in the world is programmed to go, it's either all or nothing. And I've been really thinking about that in the last month around food. And now I'm thinking about it, well, if it's appearing for me around food, then it's probably appearing for me in other things. So this morning I got up. I didn't get up as early. I wanted to get up early and watch the men's 100-meter final, but I didn't. So I slept in a bit. But I got up, and I got out, walked out of my bedroom and down the hallway, and the hallway, for the last, I don't know how long, it's like, so dusty. It's really dusty. And I thought, Lisa, my immediate reaction is, I'll do that on the weekend. So my weekends are like so filled with these massive big to-do lists, which I never get them all done because there's actually literally never enough time in the day. And of course my energy levels just drop anyway. And I should do that on the weekend. And I went, actually, wait a minute, it'll take you 10 minutes. Why don't you do it now? And so I literally just went and did it. So I've gone and I've dusted. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's like it's now off my thought list because it's like I just spent 10 minutes going through, doing a quick dust. I dusted the top of some canvases and the door frame things. It's just like, Lisa, you don't have to wait for the big thing, the perfect time to do it. Why don't you just try it now? And so I feel like this week's focus for me is really around, okay, if you can only do things in 10, 20 minutes, 1 hour chunks, that's okay. You don't have to wait for the perfect block of time to do things, and maybe I will get more things done if I do it that way. I did say to my daughter a few weeks ago that I was really, I was thinking, imagine if I could work during the week, like, I'm not talking housework and stuff like that, but work during the week so that my weekends, I literally didn't have to do the washing or do any housework. So it's like, so I don't know if I'll do that. I don't know if I'll achieve that this week, but I think it's an interesting exercise to play around with. It's like, I don't know what I'd do on a weekend then. I actually don't know what I'd do. But, wouldn't that be a nice thing to have? Wouldn't that be a nice thing? Because there's always something that pops up that you don't, there'll be a party or a function that you've got to go to that you didn't anticipate going to. So yeah, so that's kind of the thing. I did do some Googling, and I found this little article, The Power of Incremental Progress, tackling big jobs one step at a time. So I just feel like, and it argues that you can reduce overwhelm, build momentum. So actually, taking small, consistent actions can help build a sense of momentum. Enhances quality and focus. I don't know about that. Fosters better time management. What a dream. What a dream that would be. Encourage reflection and adjustment. That's actually interesting. So you go, it's like, when I have 3 days, I'll do the big job. But if which the 3 days never comes for a start. But if you do a little bit at a time, it's like, actually, I might just not do that. I might do this. So it gives you a chance to actually pivot and kind of make those adjustments. I thought that was a good one. Promoting well-being. Pressure of binging can lead to stress and burnout. No. In contrast, taking things one step at a time promotes a healthier work-life balance and allows for breaks, self-care, and the opportunity to enjoy the process. Yeah, so that's my focus for this week, is seeing how I go around just doing, it's okay to do little bits at a time. Last week I was doing a bit of time blocking, so like and just tracking where my hours were spent. So I'll keep doing that this week. But yeah, so maybe that's something that you want to try. But I feel like it's like a real. You first have to do that reframing in your mind, that all or nothing. If I don't do it this way, if I don't have a full day to do it, then I'm not going to get it done. And rarely do we ever have those full days where we can just do one thing. I mean, it may be for some people. And I know, and it's not an ideal way to work, doing bits and pieces over time. I'd love to have, a full day to do stuff. But that's just not how my world works. That's not how my life is organised. Yeah, it just doesn't work that way. So just some thoughts. Yeah. Got any feedback? What do you reckon would work?